Welcome everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Pilar Chantel and I am not a makeup artist. I am self-taught. I watch other YouTubers and I pick up tips and tricks on how to do my eyeshadow and my own makeup, and I just finesse it to my own liking. But today's video would be about what we'll be talking about will be foundations. My favorite foundations. That's what we will be talking about. So I have 5 foundations that I really love and that I use on a day-to-day basis. You hear my dog growling in the background. I know you do. She always growling in the window. But let's get to the foundations. So my first foundation that I love is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I'm in the shade Cocoa. You can see. And I really like this foundation. It's a really good foundation. Even if you have problematic skin, oily skin combo, because I'm combo dry and oily in my T-zone. So this lasts a really long time. Use a finishing powder and I'm good to go. It's one of those foundations that you can use just to run errands. It's lightweight. It's an everyday foundation. My second foundation is the Lancome Tintado Ultra Wear. This has SPF 15, and this is a really good foundation. It's a little bit on the more pricey side, but this is a really good foundation. I usually use this foundation in the summer just because even though it's full coverage, it's a lot more lightweight. And I do have to mix this. I do have to add a little bit of a darker shade just to get that kind of bronze look, because I'm kind of neutral. I'm like half warm and half, not necessarily cool, but neutral tones. I have warm undertones, but I have a lot of neutral undertones also. So I have to tend to mix my foundations all the time, because either I'm too yellow, not enough warm tone, or I'm too warm, not enough yellow tone. So I always tend to have to always mix my foundations. My third foundation is the Fenty Beauty Foundation. If you have dry skin, this is not good, but which I do have dry skin, and I found a way to use this. I mix this. This is my perfect neutral shade, which is 370. My perfect neutral shade. This is my go-to mix shade. If the foundation is too dark, I use this to mix it, which you'll see in a minute. Which comes to my fourth favorite foundation, which is the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I really like the coverage on this foundation, but the shade above this, this shade is 355. The shade above this is, once again, too yellow, too light, like the Fenty. So 355 was the next shade, which is too dark. So what I do is I use the Fenty and the Superstay together, and this is like a perfect match made in heaven. Yeah, you can see the total complete difference in the two shades. I always use this as a lightener for my too light shades, or if one is too light, I'll use this to darken it, whichever foundation I feel that I need a little more coverage with. So this is like a really good foundation for full coverage, and this one is good for mixing. If you have dry skin, you can still use this, but mix it with a hydrating foundation to give you that extra little coverage that you might need. Which comes to my next foundation, which is the Peach Perfect foundation by Too Faced. Now, yeah, this is the darkest shade because the honey shade is entirely too light. It makes me look kind of bleached out. So what I do is I, once again, use the Fenty to lighten it up. Yeah, this is mahogany. I am nowhere near mahogany, but my undertones are darker. So like I have to balance it out with a lighter shade. So I have like mahogany undertones with yellow highlights. So that's what I ended up doing. Now the foundation combination I used together today are these two. This is what I have on my face today, both of these. So if you have any questions, you can always look in, ask me questions in my comments. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Yes, it's short. Sorry, but bye.